Monday! Break it home.
Hey! Hey!
Welcome to the I Love Monday show. I'm Kahlua, Mr. Monday. Here with me tonight is Joe Yannetty.
Yo! This is my first. This is the first time I've left my house to do something fun since March.
You look like extra handsome tonight.
Oh, don't say that.
Why?
Because I hate this beard. I hate the hair.
It looks good. No,
My wife won't let me shave.
you look like something out of the Roman ages.
Oh, my wife, she loves my hair. My hair is so long now.
It looks good.
Yeah, I
looks
look like a hitman. Good.
Well,
If anybody needs something done,
Here's the guy right here.
roll of quarters.
He cleans houses.
Yeah.
We
I
got
paint
Kl-
houses.
we got Klusky over here. Hi, Klusk.
How's it going?
How you doing? How was your Father's Day?
My Father's Day was fantastic.
Really? What'd you do?
I went out in my boat and on the lake, and my wife and I would swim around.
What do you got? A dinghy? What do you got for a boat?
It's huge,
What is it?
you know, compared to a really tiny boat. It's, you know what? You want to know the story of my boat?
I mean, yeah.
All right. Me and my wife moved from this little tiny cottage on a lake to a bigger house near a lake. And we had no furniture. So I was away on a ship, and I look, and there was a house on the lake that was having an estate sale, like old furniture and stuff. I thought my wife would like it. And they had this old piece of crap boat. And I jokingly said to my wife, while I'm away, you know, go to this estate sale and buy this boat. So my wife calls me up and she goes, the guy wanted $1,800 for the boat. And it's this little 15-foot boat with a 70 Suzuki, I think, is the motor, on a trailer. And I go, $1,800? She goes, I got him down to $1,400. And I'm like, a boat, a motor, and a trailer? She goes, yeah. I go, did the motor start?
Yeah, the motor's
She goes,
worth more than anything.
Started right up. I go, and the trailer works, everything? She goes, yeah. I go, offer him 12. If he doesn't move, give him the 1,400. And she goes, all right. He wouldn't take $1,200. He took the The trailer is worth $1,400. So I go, oh no, how's she gonna get the boat home? Right. I said, I gotta call my neighbor Frank and see if he can pull the trailer to my house. And my wife immediately texts me, Frank just came in, he was gonna bid on the boat, but he's gonna take it home for us. So, and this boat, it is a little 15-foot piece of shit, but the motor, I swear to God, man, winterize the boat, winter's over, I put the battery in the boat, I connect it, vroom, the boat starts. My wife goes, we should paint it and make it look pretty. I go, you touch this fucking thing and I'm never going to talk to you again, because as soon as you make it look nice, the motor's going to break.
You go fishing?
Oh, you know what? I used to fish all the time. I can't, ever since I started scuba diving, I can't fish, because the fish become like pets. Like you seek them out and try and find them, and you learn all this cool stuff about different fish. And I don't want to kill them, because it's really easy to trick a fish.
If they see you in scuba gear, you'll kill those fish.
No! No. Here's a little bit of trivia I bet you don't know. Did you know that most of the sand in the world is the poop of a parrotfish?
Ooh. It's a great factoid.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
You watch a parrotfish, if you stay real still, they eat the coral and it crunches, and then they poop out sand.
That's how sand reproduces?
Is that like how it helps digest it? The rocks probably break up whatever it's eating.
I don't know. I don't know how they get nutrition from the coral. Coral is actually a living organism.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they chew it and they poop out sand. So keep in mind when your kid is putting the sand in his mouth, that's parrotfish poop.
So what'd you do to stay sane during this pandemic?
What did I do to stay sane?
I saw you were cooking a lot.
Yeah, man, I got a KitchenAid mixer. Yeah. KitchenAid. I should be a spokesman for KitchenAid mix, because look at me. I use the damn thing a lot. Dude, I bought this KitchenAid mixer, 6 quarts. You can make 14 dozen cookies in one shot.
Wow.
What's your cookie of choice? Chocolate chip?
Yeah, I love chocolate
I like
chip.
oatmeal, so when you make me some oatmeal cookies.
Okay, I don't make cookies.
No?
Look at me. I can't make. If I made 14 dozen cookies, you'd get like 4 cookies.
Do you get a
And I'd eat all
bottleneck with the
rest.
stove at this? Because you got like how many back? That's how many you have to do.
You
2
can't
hours?
do it. You can't cook them all at once. I've
Yeah.
never done that. You know what though? Because it's a huge bowl, and so I look up on YouTube and I get different recipes and stuff, and so I go to make pizza dough, and actually Devin, one of your Miss Mondays, my stepdaughter, and my wife, and Devin's son Walter were at my house.
Your stepdaughter's your wife?
No, they were all at my house. My stepdaughter, my wife.
All right.
My wife,
Yeah.
her daughter,
Okay.
and her grandson.
Thank you.
So I figure I'll make us all like dough, and we can all make our own pizzas. The kid will love to do this. And Devin had the most fun than anybody, but we all made pizza. But I made so much dough, thinking, we're just gonna make 3 or 4 little pizzas. Made like 4 huge pizzas, a calzone, fried dough. I had so much dough. Because you look in the bowl, it doesn't look like that much.
Right.
But you got to be really gentle with the dough. Dough is like a beautiful
Well,
woman.
you're making it from scratch. You got to watch out.
Yeah, but I've learned. Like, I used to think you got to roll it and flatten it out. And no.
That was about passion.
Passion!
Let the KitchenAid do the work. Let the mixer do the work. You know?
Yeah, but my wife's father is a chef. So he tells me a lot of little secrets, and you got to fold the dough. You got to fold it in and make it nice and just gently touch. Because did you know this stuff? I never knew this stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's
I
what
worked
I've
in
been doing
kitchens, so-
during
Isn't
quarantine.
that like a meatball? You can't pack it. You have to roll it or something. Isn't like a tenderness?
You're supposed to roll.
the-
You put olive oil in your hands and you roll it up.
Getting horny.
You know. You put
All
olive oil.
right, do you fry the meatballs first?
So, yeah. Oh yeah. You always fry them a little bit.
When you
people
were a
bake
kid,
them.
did your mother fry the meatballs? And then you steal them
Yeah.
before she puts them in the
Oh
sauce?
yeah. Yeah.
They're all
Oh, yeah.
greasy
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and delicious.
The best one.
Those
Yeah.
are the best ones.
Yeah, because they're not overcooked yet.
Klusky's legs are turning me on. It's the first time I've seen him in shorts.
Ah, it's the same thing.
It's making me.
He's got he
I'm
should
looking-
shave.
I'm hand-
Sharon Stone.
They can't see at home. You can't see, but I can see right up his shorts. This guy right here.
You should shave your legs, man.
Holy crap! What a visual.
I'm handsome from the waist to the knees.
You really are.
Yeah, you should shave. Look at his ankles.
Yeah, look at
Klusky,
that.
how you feeling? How you doing? You feeling all right?
I feel great, man. It's I got my winter fur going on my knees right here. Yeah.
Who is
want
Miss?
some-
Who is our Miss Monday this week?
Miss Monday this week is Cindy. She's from the Netherlands. She's a freak who loves rugby and the I Love Mondays show.
Wait a minute.
She
Is
said-
there a comma after freak?
Oh, I'm sorry. The word fitness was in front of that. She's a fitness freak who loves watching rugby and the I Love Mondays show. Sorry, guys. She says she never misses a week and really loves Don Zolo.
How does a girl from the Netherlands buy one of our shirts?
Hey, you can send it anywhere you want.
Yeah.
You pay customs and
Unreal, huh?
I'm
Very-
going
very
to learn
pretty.
how to play rugby.
She's hiding
though.
her pretty face though with the camera.
Yeah, all the
with
girls,
phone.
they don't know how to take pictures anymore because they do selfies. They don't know how to, like, pose, you know?
She loves rugby.
Beautiful girl, I
Yeah,
think.
very pretty. Yeah,
You know?
she's got a good back. She works out. Look at the pipes.
Solid back.
God bless her. And your stepdaughter was a Miss Monday not too
Yes,
long ago.
Devin.
Devin, who is a sweetheart. She's the best.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
good people.
She's gaining popularity on the internet, mostly because of this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Sense.
The Monday, she was Miss Monday. Now look at, she's popular. What do we got for wild videos this week?
You know, once again, the team has assembled some of the greatest videos on the internet. We're going to look at number 3. This is a grandpa jumping off of a cliff with no remorse, days after the COVID restrictions were lifted.
Full send. Full send. Full send.
But like, what's the guy trying to prove? Like, you can't even see what he's jumping on. Like, he could be jumping to Jello or mud or like water.
How old was he?
He looks like he's in his-
73. And
Oh, he's a baby.
he was sick of COVID. And there was no water body underneath that. They just, a puddle and
To a pile of rocks.
yeah, it was just a puddle and gray pubic hair. That's all
It
that
looked
they
like
found.
he was on a vacation with his family, like at a
Oh,
picnic,
yeah.
and he's like,
Broke both his hips. He was limping for a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
I stole that line from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh yeah.
They said, remember Granny broke her hip, poor one was limping for a week.
That was a
People on
great
the
show.
internet love watching people get hurt. It's like the
yeah.
number one thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's everyone's guilty pleasure.
it is.
Then how come divorce court isn't on YouTube?
That's if they had HBO divorce court, I might watch that. Actually.
Oh,
That's a
man.
good idea.
Oh, can you imagine talking to the husbands and wives after they leave the courtroom? Like,
Oh my god.
that would be, I think we got an idea for a new show.
Yeah, let's do it. Divorce court.
Yeah.
Rated R divorce court.
Yep.
Fucking full balls.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got next, Klaus?
How many guys would say really? I can't say what I was going to say.
With like sexy bailiffs.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lingerie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full
What,
dump.
Yep.
what's the filthiest thing you did to that woman before you got divorced?
Yeah, they're showing like sex tapes from the marriage and stuff to prove things. At number 2, we find a few buddies having some fun in the water in a video we call Pool Boys. This sounds gross.
Pool boys.
Breaking fucking balls. Full send. Full send. Full send.
I think he busted his nose on that for
Face full
sure.
of man foot.
He had a big foot, that kid. He had some good momentum going too.
We could do stuff like that for our divorce court show.
Yeah. Chicken fights.
I'd love to drop kick my ex-wife.
These people, though, like, they always have to step it up to a dangerous level. You have a nice pool. You have your friends over. Why do you have to jump kick? Where does
What
that
was he
come
gonna
in?
do? Kick the guy 5 feet? I mean,
Yeah,
who
like,
cares?
what was the good thing that would have come from that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. What
Yeah.
were they trying to do?
Yeah.
Like what went wrong?
Yeah.
Like maybe that's actually a successful thing. Like I'm going to try and kick around the ball and hit you in the face.
He's getting out of the pool. He's checking something off his list. He's like, mission accomplished today.
Yeah, is it a win or a fail?
We don't know. You want to check out another one?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is number 1. It's a scenario that never seems to work. Trampolines can be fun, but jumping off of a roof into a pool off of a trampoline almost never works. Does it this time? Let's see.
Yeah.
Fucking balls. Full send. Full send.
Bag of shit with legs.
Like if that thing was okay. No, but listen. Listen, if he landed on that, he was trying to go into the pool that was behind it. I
Yeah.
don't even know if that would have been successful.
No, that might have been worse, right?
That would have been worse.
Yeah.
And there was like high tension wire up above. Do you see that?
That would have been great, actually.
I
if
mean,
he hit
yeah,
But
that.
at least you
That
know
guy
what
was
he
gonna
was
get
trying to do.
He lucked out that he went through that thing. He was going to get electrocuted and
that
die.
trampoline looked like a trash bag. Like there was no give. It didn't like go a little
You
bit.
think
And then
someone
give
might
up.
have like cut it?
It
like,
looked maybe
before?
scored it a little bit.
Yeah, scored it. So when he went through,
Divorce court.
yeah,
His wife did it for the alimony.
That'd be great. You want to keep your house? You got to jump from the trampoline into the pool.
Like Fear Factor divorce court. Let's get Joe
Yeah,
Rogan.
that's it. This is growing,
Fear
man.
Factor divorce court.
challenges.
Yeah.
Fucking game.
If you want to keep the car, you have to climb to the top of the building and unhook it.
You have to eat this live scorpion.
Yes.
he had to get two and a half of his toes amputated. That guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, yeah. We watched the whole thing about it, and he got severed. It was so bad. Oh. So, but they had to like cut his toe down the middle, so he has like 2.5 toes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
What'd you lose in divorce court? See these toes?
The ability, balance, my balance.
So,
I lost my house and my toes.
so Florida's getting crazier and crazier. Like, I mean, we already know Florida's a crazy state.
Yeah.
Ah, man. If
What's
gave
going
the-
on down there now? I heard there's some more stuff cooking down
Doesn't matter what part of the state you're in, things tend to get wild in Florida. We're going to run a few stories by you in a little segment we call Somewhere in Florida.
there. Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. This story is out of Pompano Beach. A man is arrested and found in possession of 5 syringes up his ass.
No.
They were found in his rectum, and he denies that they are his.
I mean, were they in his buttocks or up his ass?
Rectum.
hole?
We're going like deep.
So are you talking a bundle or like single file?
Yeah.
I didn't. Single file sounds more fun to me. I
What
don't know.
was the cap off the needle? Like, was the pointy part in there, or was it like the plastic protection was on it?
I could only get about 3 3/4 inches into there to check, and I didn't see any needles. But he liked that plunger feeling right up his ass.
He probably passed out somewhere, and like someone was trying to hide drugs on him. Or maybe
This
he
is
was
the
trying to
same
hide
thing
drugs.
though. What was his goal?
His goal was he couldn't.
Smuggling.
He got 4 up there and he couldn't come, so he stuck 1 more in. Like, why 5? When is the number? What is the?
He probably had his life threatened, and he ended up shoving 5 needles up his ass like a fucking shithead because he can't fight.
The biggest disappointment was there was no one there from Guinness to verify that he has the record for the most syringes up someone's ass.
The world record's like 500.
No!
Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh, man.
Come on, it has to be.
Maybe thumbtacks.
Like, when you know what, though? This guy would have been the most popular guy in jail because once he gets in there and he shits out 5 syringes, he can sell those for ramen or whatever.
No, but he didn't get him through the... You think he got him through
He was
security?
arrested, and I'm guessing, like, cops pull him over and he just starts, like, 3-fingering those in there to try to hide that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Trying to hide the drugs, like flushing
Yeah.
it down the toilet, but flushing it up your ass.
yeah, like,
Right.
you ever give a dog a bath?
Yes.
It's as hard to do as that, you know?
right.
Ass flush.
An enema.
What's the next one?
A man in Orlando, Justin Couch, he's 25 years old, and he was arrested for attacking his victim with a machete. They were able to identify the attacker by the large tattoo of a machete on his face.
Dead giveaway.
Where's Evan?
I know this guy. No, seriously, we know this guy. I've actually crossed paths with this guy.
Really?
Yes. Before he had the tattoo on his face.
He's got a limp, regular face.
He's a regular weird guy. I know him from somewhere. There's no doubt about it.
Do you think that tattoo is so that he can catch kick receptions in night games or something? That looks like eye black. That's the worst tattoo I've ever seen.
It's horrible. Like, way to be incognito, buddy. Like, what do you...
How did the police identify that as a machete?
It was probably a cover-up. It was actually a cock.
What do you think that looks like? To me, that looks like your boat on the river. That's what that looks like to me.
It looks like a bobsled.
It's a tattoo
with
of your
little-
boat.
Like it's just like a little pilot in the back there.
That's the guy you bought the boat off of.
Do you think he was swinging the machete at the guy that did the tattoo?
I don't know.
I would.
Yeah.
Should have cut him up good.
Maybe he just got sick of people going, "What the fuck is that on your face?" And he finally pulled out a machete. It's one of these, you asshole.
It looks like he fucked a magic marker with his eye.
Why again is this dude? Should we be talking about this dude? Because he will come find you.
Face tattoos drive me crazy.
Mike Tyson, everyone thought he was crazy. Now you look at Tyson and go, at least he did it classy.
And how fucked up is that? You're right.
Yeah.
Well, you think his face looks classy?
When you
Compared
look at
to
his
the other
face
guys.
now, you go, all right, that's really well done.
Tekashi 6ix9ine or who's the kid that sings the fucking spider? The all the guys with face tattoos. It looks like literally they went to a grade school and picked the best art student to draw their favorite cartoon characters on them.
Post Malone looks like he fell asleep
Oh,
and got written on his face at a fucking sorority.
Can I ask you something? Do you think that this is taking control of the fact that you're ugly?
Yep.
And now, like the same way that goth kids would dress themselves so that, oh, the reason that they're shaming me is because I'm this way. No, it's because you're fat, ugly loser. But you can take control of that by choosing to be a weirdo. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, this kid's not ugly and he's got a tattoo on his face. He's not bad, you know what I mean?
I'd fuck him.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not saying much.
what you're saying, I remember being in living in LA when it was this whole trend of dressing like a fucking slob. Mm-hmm. And it was because people who would be like, they would dress like a little worse than they could afford. Because they go, I could look better if I wanted to.
To leave that, I'm only at 80%
How would they
of what you could
dress?
get.
Like, how would they dress like a slob? Like, underwear hanging out?
Well, now it's considered fashionable to wear fucking pants that have holes in them and
They'd
shit
buy
like
a
that.
$3,000 T-shirt with a hole in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
That's an Armani.
Yeah. Like 1 inch above their nipple so you can just like be thinking about it all day.
You ironed my Giorgio Armani wrinkle.
It's not Armani, it's a bed shirt.
Let's make fun of more Floridians.
Yep.
The last one's out of Punta Gorda. A man accused of dumping 170 gallons of feces in the road, then lighting it on fire. We've all done that.
No, this guy must have worked at the morgue with the dick chopper offer.
But how
Saving
long?
Right? Where'd he get the shits?
How long does it take to save that much of your shit?
It depends on how much Mexican you eat, probably.
So let me ask you. They're calling it 170 gallons of feces. Like, so that means it was wet.
once it gets outside, it's gonna start.
But
It's
like,
hot.
wouldn't it be pounds? Like,
Florida.
if it's like solid crap? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this.
I think that he shit out a nice baby Ruth, but the hot Floridian sun turned it into a chocolate malt.
But 170 gallons of it?
Dude, that's how
You know
does that
what
even?
that
Is that flammable? Is shit flammable?
If you fart, it is.
liquid shit.
Farts are flammable. You ever light a fart on fire?
No, but I've been close to one when it happened.
You have. I can just.
I
tell.
never did that, but my brother, I'm the baby. My oldest brother used to do that all the time. Like, watch this, and he dated.
It works.
He dated some women that were impressed with that. They were
Oh.
like, "Oh, that was so cute." Like, what the fuck? Where did you find her?
Did he do it with his pants on or off?
On. I wouldn't be in a room with my brother with
I
his
don't
pants
know.
off, lighting farts on fire.
I don't know how you guys grew
I
up.
had the freedom to leave. But honestly, this guy dumped 170 pounds of shit on a road in
170
Florida
gallons.
and improved the smell.
That's what I'm picturing. When you say gallons, I'm picturing 170 milk jugs full of chocolate milk, right? Like this guy, did he have a
It's
van?
probably only 50 pounds of shit, and they added water to it and made it like liquid shit.
No, he had to be the guy like who pumps a septic system or something. He had to have a tanker truck. 'Cause
Yeah,
you ever
okay.
have that done?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it
He's
would- yeah,
probably.
couldn't have-
He looks like a trucker.
Could we get 170 gallons of shit in the Cuisinart thing you got there? Is that?
Hey, watch your ass, man. You know how many cookies you can make out of 170
What's that thing
gallons?
cost? What's that go for? A couple $100?
No, you want me to give your listeners, viewers a tip?
Yeah.
All right. So you can go on Facebook Marketplace and find a used KitchenAid mixer for $200, like the one I have.
But you want to be touching someone else's food,
But
like,
so,
you know?
yeah, but you go on the KitchenAid.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Go on the KitchenAid website,
Yeah.
and they have refurbished for less than people are buying them that someone's been using for 40 years.
That's like buying someone's underwear on the internet, I feel.
We've had guests.
Challenge.
We've had guests do that. No, we've had worse. One of our guests he bought biker shorts.
Used biker.
Used
shorts.
biker shorts.
No!
Yeah.
No!
And
Yes.
told us about it.
I'm pretty sure you know him.
You know who he is. He does the, what's his name?
Great guy.
Hank Moss?
That blew my mind.
Hank Morse, the
guy-
comedian.
I think you're just making up
a
names.
radio guy.
Radio guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What the what?
And he was like proud and weird about it. I mean, nice guy, don't get me wrong. But he was like proud and strange about
That
it.
stuck with
But
me.
those
I
are
just- yeah.
jammed up someone's ass.
It's almost like, I mean, I guess it's a lot worse buying under.
There's
like,
probably
shorts.
170 gallons of feces just in those shorts. Right?
Ah, no. I don't like wearing mine twice.
Yeah, imagine that cold, wet feeling when you first put them on.
No, shut up.
How many pairs of underwear do you go through a week?
At least 7.
Sometimes I go through 14.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you go to the
Why?
gym,
Why?
you
You
work
don't have
out.
them, Tonzo?
You wear them on Sundays?
I mean, yeah.
I know.
Every day. I don't go.
This time of the
Yeah,
year,
back-
less because I wear a bathing suit most of the day.
Dump it out.
Really? Are you wearing underwear tonight? You got it on.
Yes, I am.
Thank God.
Black.
Really?
They match my shirt.
This guy looks like the guy across the street in Home Alone with the shovel.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like he could puke out 170 gallons of shit.
He looks like about 150 pounds of shit himself, doesn't he?
He looks like he drinks like a jug of Jack Daniels a night, this guy.
You want to hear something funny? I don't. It just came up because of something stupid I said. But Devin's son, he's a little kid, and he's never seen the movie Mrs. Doubtfire. So we showed him this. We're watching the movie, and the scene where Robin Williams bangs his face into the fucking cake,
Yeah.
and goes hello. The kid, he's laughing so hard he gets up and leaves, and we're like, Walter, where'd you go? He went, I had to puke. He laughed so hard
How old is
that
he?
he threw up. He's 7 years old.
I think Mrs. Doubtfire is wicked unbelievable because there's no way Robin Williams would ever smile that much.
Oh yeah.
Would you sleep with Mrs. Doubtfire if you knew it wasn't Robin Williams?
No.
In 2020.
Well, that
But if
took
you
a,
knew it was Robin Williams, would you?
that took a
Maybe.
turn.
Yeah.
Wow. How about you?
I knew Robin Williams.
How'd you know him? You did acts with him?
No, I hung out with him a couple of times.
What do you got? You got a story for us?
You want to hear a quick story?
Yeah.
This is how great a guy he was. I was hanging out with his manager the night before, which is another great story. We're at the Naked Eye, and it's because I used to date one of the strippers from the Naked Eye. Did I tell you this story already?
No.
No. And my brother ratted on me. He goes,
the
Mom.
father?
My brother goes, yeah. My brother goes, all the women I went out with, I never dated a stripper. He's going to get a disease. My mother said, is your girlfriend a stripper? I said, no. She said, what's her name? I said, Autumn Blue. And so, but anyway, so the next night, Robin Williams is at the Lowell Auditorium. And they'll call a restaurant and go, look, Robin Williams, he's going to be working late. Will you stay open late for him and his entourage? which I was a part of that night. And the bartender goes to Robin Williams, hey, my mother loves you, man. And he goes, call her up. And he talked to the fucking bartender's mother for 20 minutes on the phone. That's the type of guy he was. He was one of the great... I was really sick with cancer treatments when he died. I cried the whole fucking day when he died.
Right.
He was the greatest guy, man. He was a really wonderful guy.
I was a fan of him.
Did people that know him, like I don't hear like a lot of people like knew that he was dealing with that. He always put that face up front where he wasn't. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I never hear
I
stories.
mean, nobody
people
knows
talking
you
about after
have
the
that
fact.
problem either.
Oh, I take a lot of drugs, Carla. It doesn't.
know?
I don't even feel me.
People can mask it and hide it, Klusk.
Yeah. Well, the rest
Yeah.
of us just kill our soul with Percocet.
Yep.
Was that what he really did, though? Was ultimately he was drowning himself with drugs?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
I
no.
don't
They
know.
say that the drug that he was on for, was it Parkinson's? That it was messing
we
with
don't
his
have that.
mind. Like he wouldn't have done that if
Yeah.
if the drugs were messing him with
Did
him.
he start out as a comic and then become an actor?
No, he went to acting school. He went to school for acting, then he became a comedian, but he was a great actor. I'll tell you, like 3 times I've said, all right, that's an Oscar winner, and one of them was Good Will Hunting.
Oh, great movie.
When I watched Good Will Hunting, I said 2 things. There's no fucking way that Ben Affleck and what?
Their accents were so bad.
No, there's no way that they wrote that movie.
Did they?
No. They didn't write that movie. The finished product, they did not write.
Right.
Ben Affleck and
Damon.
Matt Damon. And the second thing I thought was Robin Williams going to win a fucking Academy Award. And like a week after I saw the movie, I saw his manager playing cards in Vegas. And I walked up and I said, Robin's going to win an Academy Award. And he won the Academy Award for Good Will Hunting.
I think comedians have a higher chance of being better actors. I think that it's easier to transition from comedy into drama
Yeah.
than it is from. I don't think you can transition into comedy.
No.
I don't
No
think
way.
you can do that.
No.
I mean, they're so used to being up on stage and being in front of people.
You know who does both fucking brilliantly? Jeff Daniels.
Wow.
Jeff
yeah.
Daniels, look, he can be the most
pick.
serious actor. And I just watched this Western with him, and he was brilliant. He was the villain. And then you look at him in Dumb and Dumber and go, how is that the same actor, man?
Yeah. And then what was the news show? He was on a news show that he was really good
Oh,
on. Yeah.
that Newsroom, that show was brilliant. I hate that show went away.
Kluski, do you remember Mork and Mindy when Robin Williams was in that?
Oh, hell
Nano,
yeah.
Nano.
I definitely remember that.
Nano. That was a great show.
What a weird
That's when
show,
I first
too.
first heard of him then, right? Was that you?
Oh,
too?
that's what made him really famous.
yeah.
And
I
he would
never
do
heard of him.
monologues. He'd be in an all-black room and basically space pajamas, and he'd be talking up
To Orson.
Yeah, and it was a great vehicle for a comedian he could do a set almost in every episode.
Mork to Orson.
Yeah.
Mork to Orson.
That was great. That was a great
Come in,
show.
Orson.
Do you think he banged that girl? What was her name?
Absolutely.
What was her name?
Princess
Pam
Jasmine?
Dauber.
Pam Daba.
Was it
What
Pam Dauber? Was
Oh.
that her?
Her name was Mindy in the show, though.
Yeah, Mork and Mindy.
I was.
Damn Daba.
I want to see Pork and Mindy. Let's see some Pork and Mindy.
Oh, I'll bet you there's a porn by that title.
gotta be.
Look that up.
All right, we're going to check out a quick video. We'll be right back with a little more from Yannetty and Kluski. See you soon.
Yeah.
Mr. Monday. If I want to get shot out of a cannon on a Monday, I have to be fresh and ready to go. Hey, let's face it, us men, we're all a bunch of hairy animals, but we could use a little trim. How come every time I try, I cut my sack and I bleed? If you're gonna put clippers and blades near your family jewels, it's time to use right tools. The new Lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped has skin-safe technologies, so this trimmer won't nick and snag your nuts. Having an accident below the belt is a thing of the past. Get 20% off and free shipping with code GARDEN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code GARDEN. There's a lot of nuts out there. Now it's time to handle them with care.
Yeah!
So I
I can't stop looking at myself because I don't think that's me.
You look really good.
It's like when I
This
masturbate.
is the best I've ever seen you look.
Really?
Yeah, you're looking good.
Oh, now my wife is never going to let me shave.
So I got a question for you. The whole world's crazy. Everything's censorship. Like you can't even say anything.
Yeah.
But the one place in Kluski, this is how I really feel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like comedy shows and everything. That people are going to go to that because they're like, you can't say anything anyway now, but at least if you go to the comedy shows, like you guys are still gonna
lead the way.
X-ray it and say
We lead the way.
off-color stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you think?
I think that the country looks to comedians right now. People aren't looking to their news anchors anymore. They want Joe Rogan. They want Andrew Schultz. They want Charlemagne the God. Because these guys are in a position where they don't have to like bow down to some corporate thing. They can say what they actually feel. They make their own money because people like them and what their point of view is. That's what it is. You go to a comedian because you like their point of view. So if you extend that to what's going on in the world today, that you're going to get comedians with better points of view than some anchor that's, you know.
Well, there's a saying among comedians: if you're not offending someone, you're not doing your job.
Right.
And it's like art is you're a reporter. That's all you're a reporter. Whether it's a painting or a stand-up comic or a sculpture, you're reporting what's going on in your lifetime. And we're just reporters, man.
I think
Some
a lot
guys
of people
go too far. If you're doing it to gain popularity, then that's bullshit. If you're doing it like Dave Chappelle, that dude is so fucking funny.
It's who he
and
is.
his point of view, you know that he really feels what he's saying. He's not just saying shit to offend people. That's really his point of view and how he feels about something.
And that's why it's funny.
The bigger thing is just like people being triggered easilier and like everything and like going back after the fact and digging things up or whatever. The last time I saw you perform, I don't even think you dipped into material. You did probably 45 minutes and killed. It was. I think everybody in that room got a mention or something, and we're calling back to names that I can still remember to this day. It blew me away. But like, you weren't touching on topics. You were just playing with the room, and it was, you know.
And people have to know you're kidding too, when it's stuff like that. I'll tell you, this is I gotta use a really bad word here, but people used to say to me, "You have a face that you can say whatever you want." And honest to God, I'm really curious as what'll happen if I do it with this beard, because I really think it changes the way I look, and people might not trust me the way they do. But when I was young, you know Jonathan Katz? He had okay.
Dr.
So,
Katz?
Yeah, Dr. Katz. So I used to, people say, you could say anything. You could say, remember the Fruzenglaser commercial? There was a guy would come home, and there was an ice cream called Fruzenglaser. And the woman would be sitting on the floor watching TV, and she had a pint of ice cream in her hand, and she would come home and look at her husband and go, "Honey, I ate all the Fruzenglaser." And it was like such good ice cream that once you opened it, you finished it off. So I said, let's see if I can say anything. And this is when the word had a lot of impact. And she would go, "Honey, I ate all the Fruzenglaser." And I go, "You cunt!" And and it got a huge laugh. I was like, okay, obviously I really can say anything. But I did that joke like twice, and I'm embarrassed still. And that was like 36 years ago. But people just knew that I was joking, that I didn't mean it. And then Jonathan Katz said, "Hey, man, can I try that joke?" And if you've ever seen his stand-up, it was like,
he does it.
"Honey, I ate all the Fruzenglaser." You cunt.
Did it work when he did it?
No.
So, but I do think like comedy is going to be one of the only places that you can go and still get away with saying bad things.
I think people are looking to like get their mind off of something and hear somebody else talk about something that's not like. I don't think people want to hear about the race stuff. I don't think people want to hear about the COVID stuff. I think people want to come out and feel like they're in a room, everything's gone, and just laugh at some shit.
Yeah.
I just don't think people are going to go to the comedy show and feel offended. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, this is the thing that I'm
hope
looking
not.
forward
You know?
to. I'm looking forward to all the great material that's going to come out of the. Like, I'm really frustrated. Like, this is the first. March 13th was the last time I was on stage, and I'm really worried because if I took 2 weeks off, I would lose all these little tiny nuances that I had in my act and looks and little tiny lines that and rearranging words. And after not working, like March 13th was my last show, and what's today? We're June.
It's 3 months.
20 something. And I don't know what's going to happen when I get on stage. I literally don't know what's.
like riding a bike, you'll be
like
fine.
I'm doing a thing in a couple of weeks, a fundraiser on Zoom. That's actually July 3rd. And it's all the guys who started at a place called the Ding Ho in Cambridge. And Jimmy Tingle's running it, and it's going to be Dennis Leary, Stephen Wright, Paula Poundstone, Bob Goldthwait, and all the local Lenny Clark, Tony V, all the local guys that started there.
There's a great documentary on that thing.
Yeah, when stand up stood out.
Great
I'm in the documentary.
I saw it, yeah.
So I actually I was just sending Jimmy Tingle some videos of mine, and I was like, oh, that's my opening joke. Like I forgot what I open with, like what I usually walk out and say. So I have no idea what's going to happen the first time I get on stage, because the way I work, you saw me the way I work, it's whatever just happened to me is the first thing that comes out, and it's been months.
The audience can tell that you're there in the moment. You didn't just come out with some 5 minutes of a speech that you're just going to say and jam down people's throat. I think that's what gets people connected, because I think it's going to be hard for people to come out of their houses and want to sit down and shut up.
Well,
people have not been able to talk to their friends and go to a bar. Now you're asking them to sit down for 45 minutes and pay attention. Like, that's what I'm afraid of, is the comedy thing.
And how many people are going to be able to go in a show?
That's the other thing.
Exactly.
The other thing is, we're used to having all these people crammed in, and a massive amount of people in a relatively small
Low
space.
ceiling.
Love it that
makes
way.
this amount of noise.
Yeah, great. Of
And
course.
now it's going to be half
Spread
as
out.
many people spread
Yeah,
out.
it's no good.
And when you have people close together, laughter's contagious. And like live stand-up, like I was explaining to my neighbor about doing the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, which used to, the only reason to do it was to get people to come see you live. And television is absolutely the worst medium for comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And now people can't experience that like cluster of contagion and energy and
Comedy club's supposed to have a low ceiling, tight tables, energy next to you, all around you, and you're releasing that tension for
150
them.
people in a 100-place capacity is what you want. You want the place jammed. You want everyone on top of each other. I mean,
But the good
that's
thing is
activity.
that with the people, certain people will be afraid to go out now.
Oh, yeah.
The people that do go out are going to be the fun people,
Yes.
the crazy people,
That's
the
what I
people that
mean.
want to laugh, the people that are going to shove her down 3 pitchers of beer before the fucking show starts,
Yeah.
and it might work.
I'm worried about
Looking forward to it.
how close they can be to me.
Right.
Because, they say that a normal person speaking at a normal tone, it'll go 6 feet.
Yep.
But I'm projecting,
In on
and
stage.
now I got to bring my own fucking microphone everywhere because I don't want to use your microphone.
You're like a
after
12.
you
You're like
spit on
a
it.
12-foot projectile type of guy.
Oh, I'm at least 18 feet.
You're 18.
I'm 18. You know how much spit comes out of your mouth when you go, fuck you? And I say that a lot.
Are you guys ready to shoot the shit?
Oh, wow. Did they bring it all from Florida?
Let's go. Airlines ban alcohol on planes in response to COVID-19.
2 airlines in Europe, Delta Airlines and American Airlines in the United States, and Asia's Virgin Australia. They're all suspending part of their alcoholic drink service in response to COVID. It's part of a widespread revision to the industry's food and drink service to minimize the interaction between the stewardesses and the people that are flying the planes. Many airlines are limiting drink options to only water because you have to take the face mask off to drink it, and this is to slow down that from happening. I don't see that this doesn't make sense to me. It seems like there's an ulterior motive here. Do you think?
I just think they don't want people getting drunk on the planes because then they'll take their mask off and they won't cooperate. I mean, that's kind of what I think.
There's only one solution: alcohol enemas. You're gonna have to drink your vodka up your ass.
Really?
Vodka tampons.
This
Off the board!
they're forcing. Are you on airplanes now? Do you have to? Are they sitting people next to people still?
Every other seat. But, like, there's somebody right across the aisle from you. You can reach and touch them.
Yeah.
So I was just on a plane a couple weeks ago. And, yeah, it was, someone in the middle. No one's in the middle.
Do you have to wear a mask the entire
You have
time?
to wear a mask. And then they bring you a bag with water in it and, like, a couple other things. Food. But it's, like, in a plastic bag, and they hand it to you.
Because I would imagine the airline makes a lot of money off of the liquor sales, and now
course.
they're reducing the amount of
already
passengers
taking a
and the
hit.
liquor sales. Is that coming from somewhere else, or are these self-regulations from the airlines?
It's got to be the country.
outside.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll guarantee you one thing. Whatever they do, the airline will figure out a way to fuck you.
Yeah.
They're such big fucking crybabies. Hey, your bag is one. I used to think, your bag is over by 2 pounds. And they say, oh, it's because of the baggage handlers and we don't want to hurt their back. well, who the fuck are you hiring to handle
Right.
luggage?
You carried it all the way there.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was because you don't want the plane to weigh too much.
No, it's not got nothing to do with the weight of the fucking plane. Because if it had to do with the weight of the plane, they go take 2 pounds out and throw it away. They just go, oh, take 2 pounds out and put it somewhere else.
Okay, yeah.
So the fucking plane still weighs the same. It's just they figured out that they can charge you for it.
They made me get rid of. I had 5 syringes I was trying to get on a plane, and I had to get rid of them.
Where you gonna put them?
I know.
Single file.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Alcoholic killer monkey goes on a rampage.
The monkey was formerly the pet of an occultist who fed him hard liquor in India. But when his owner died, the booze-dependent chimp went on the rampage, killing 1 man and injuring 250 people. Named Kahlua, he targeted women and girls in particular with his vicious fangs, and he's now been captured and will spend the rest of his days in a cage at a zoo. That's
He
like
mispronounced. It's Kahlua.
that's
Kahlua. It's a fucking alcoholic monkey named Kahlua.
they don't drink Kahlua in India.
Well, you know, I'm going to rip your face off.
They don't drink milk in India.
I wonder if this monkey will be executed for murder. Do they do that?
No,
in
he's
the-
in a
put him-
zoo.
But that's like the dream gig for a monkey, to make it to the zoo. You get fed every day. They put a animal over you to fuck every morning. Like
Yeah.
we're helping the chimp. We got to put this thing
monkeys
down.
are unreal. You ever see them in the zoo?
Oh,
They're
but
they're
those
something
monkeys,
else. Yeah, they're vicious.
they're vicious.
Scary.
They rip your face off.
250 people injured. That's insane.
Okay, who was the 240th guy that didn't go, let's get the fuck away from this monkey?
It is India. They fuck monkeys sometimes over there. We had a story about that. Remember?
No.
They defended some chimp because they were going to take it away from them or something. Yeah, they had a monkey that they were selling into
That was
prostitution.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I remember these things. I was trying to find the monkey.
I had a guy try to teach me how to fuck a chicken once. Yeah, I
How do you
swear to
fuck-
God.
how do you
He
fuck a
said-
chicken?
He said, once you get it in, then you grab the tip of their wings, and they go fucking nuts. I'm like, this guy actually fucked a chicken. Who else would know to do that?
Must have been an Italian.
No, why would you say
Because
that?
I think Italians bang chickens.
I say we
What are
blame.
you trying to say?
All right, let's go to the next one.
I never fucked a chicken in my life, Charlie.
Vienna police fined a man $500 for massive intestinal wind.
Breaking wind in public may be a social taboo, but it's not often that people face financial consequences for it. But that was the case in Australia, where Austria. $564 he was charged after basically shitting clouds into a guy's face. He rose from a park bench after farting on a guy, and he looked at the officers who apparently released a massive intestinal wind. I don't know. This guy shit his pants on somebody, and now he's getting a $500 fine. Should it be more than that?
There was a lady with a set of balls lighting her own farts on fire in this story.
A set of balls?
She had a set of nuts. I mean, she was half a lady. No, really.
A hermaphrodite
But I'm
farting on police in Vienna.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
With Kahlua by her side.
Carl, did
I'll
you
bet they just got off a flight where they had to shove the alcohol up their ass.
were you able to see her Vienna sausage?
I couldn't see a sausage.
Okay.
I just saw nuts.
Okay.
Like in the.
What do you mean you saw them?
We watched the video
This is
before the
before
show.
or after you paid her?
No, this is like she had like a string like set of nuts. It was weird.
The fine is
All right,
$500.
a guy's getting a blowjob from a prostitute, and he reaches down and he feels a set of nuts. He's like, "Oh man, when you're done, we need to talk."
How much extra do I owe you?
What did he say when you said that to him?
$564 fine. Isn't that really weird number? Like,
Yeah.
and I don't think that's enough. If you do that to me, I want to either be able to beat the shit out of you or like collect for like a couple weeks. $5,000 right there. That's assault.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
but it
going
probably was $5,000 in their money, and it came out to $564 American.
Vienna's got some good economy then. I don't know.
Okay, maybe it was $100.
Either way, if you fart in my face, I'm stabbing the hole.
Do you guys smell your own farts?
Of
Accidentally.
course. Of course.
Do you smell your own farts?
Why did I agree to be on this show?
You don't want people to know your secret.
I'm taking a chance of getting the virus from you to ask if I smell my own farts.
Carl, if you're into
I don't
that,
fart.
Taco Bell and sit-ups, I'm telling you, it's the best.
I'll tell you, you know what makes you fart the most? Because, you're trying to lose weight, and Russell Stover has sugarless candy.
Oh, those things make you shit your pants.
Oh my God, eat 4 of those fucking things, man. They're delicious. You're
like an enema.
I can't believe this doesn't have sugar in it. And then you're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning going, I can't believe I fucking ate those again.
I used to eat a whole bag if I couldn't shit. Best enema in the fucking world.
I see why they don't show you on the air.
All right, let's go to the next one. Indian man says bees are his best friend.
24-year-old Nature MS says thousands of bees do not see him as a threat. Nature has been keeping bees on his face since he was a young child in Kerala. He also holds the Guinness Book of World Records for being covered in 60,000 bees for 4 hours.
Who counted the fucking bees?
Yeah, that's bullshit right there.
Will they go through a fucking turnstile to get to his face?
It's so gross. That is like one of the grossest being
I
friends with
hate
bees.
people that try to do the Guinness Book of World Record. It's such a stupid accomplishment.
Yes.
I have a friend who did it.
What? With what though?
I have a friend of mine who, you know what he could do? We used to work on ships together. He can, silver dollars, he could put 5 of them in each hand and roll them around and around and around. And he's got the Guinness Book of Records for the most revolutions, the fastest revolutions. He's got all, Richard Burr. Hi, Rick. My buddy Rick Burr. He's a magician.
What a stupid factoid.
Ambidextrous.
It's like,
Yeah, that's all I was thinking.
that's a horrible factoid.
What, to be in the Guinness Book of
Nah, to
Records?
do that, like that's who would want to like.
He's a magician, man. He uses coins and does all kinds. He's
See,
a fucking
that's,
wizard.
That's the exception here. Is if you do something and you're the best at it and get in there, that's fine. If you're some housewife that's just like, oh wait, nobody made a pancake big yet, I'm gonna do that. Kill yourself.
Or have 60,000 bees on your face.
That's the perfect example, right
That's the
there.
most disgusting thing right there. The face.
Yeah, but what does he put on his face that makes the bees go there?
Vaseline.
I say we combine the guy with all the shit in Florida and see how many flies we can get on his body.
Or how many EpiPens we can shove up his ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
why not both? EpiPens. They were EpiPens? I thought they were syringes.
Well, because if he gets stung by a bee, he's gonna need an EpiPen.
That's right. What
Come
if
on.
if he was allergic to bees and he goes, "Bird 60,000 bees on my head." That would
put honey
be,
on my penis. And
What would
the bees
happen if
love
you
it.
hit the kid right in the head with a baseball bat right now? Like with some of those
You'd
bees
get
sting him?
stung.
Yeah.
No, not you. Like, what would happen to him?
You get fucked up 10 times worse than he would.
Oh, Jesus. I think he puts
how
like.
do you look at a guy with bees on him and go, I want to smack him in the head with a fucking bat?
I'm just wondering what would happen.
There's
you
a
know?
guy at home in India right now going, I can beat that.
Yeah, but you want to get close to the bees. I look at it and go, I'll shoot him in the face with a pellet gun.
Bees are an endangered species, and this guy's fucking shaving with them.
All right, let's go through the last one here.
Is there an advantage to having 60? All right, sorry, go ahead.
What? Go ahead, finish up. What?
Is there an advantage? Like, do you go, oh my God, that was so refreshing? You know, like,
I ran a marathon. Oh, you haven't lived till you tried bees.
Maybe it's good for the skin. I have no
It's a
idea.
recovery process.
I'm still laughing at alcohol tampons.
That's real. That's a real thing. College kids do that.
What? They put.
They soak tampons in alcohol and then put it up your
a
ass.
faster delivery
Way
system
faster,
than
and it
somebody-
fucks people up because they're taking 8 shots to the ass.
Yeah, but you
And
don't
you know
have
what
to
happens
lie.
after you take 8 shots to the ass? You end up taking 8 shots in your ass.
You don't have to lie, though. If the cop pulls you over, go, you've been drinking? Go, no, sir.
Yeah, you won't blow an alcohol
Yeah.
thing, right?
Why are you drunk? Hey, well, I've been sticking it up my ass. Get the fuck out of here, you weirdo.
Can you pass a breathalyzer? And pass it up your ass?
Yeah, how do you blow?
Not if you're in
Officer, you're putting that in the wrong hole.
Colombian sex toy sales skyrocket.
While most Colombian businesses suffered during 8-week lockdown that was meant to curb the coronavirus, one online industry has seen an explosion in sales. Usually conservative countries, in the usually conservative countries, sex toys are flying off the shelves. Colombians are just jamming anything and everything inside of their cooches. Sales started going up on day 4 of the quarantine. 3 days into not being able to fuck, and they were ordering, Pringles cans with rounded edges. People at home have more and more time on their hands, and they're with their partners, but apparently they're not packing much in Colombia because they're ordering, the 8 inches, the 12 inches.
To me, in my opinion, the best sex toy in the world is the Colombian woman.
Colombian women are pretty good. Pretty.
I never looked at a Colombian woman and thought, what kind of tools do I need?
Yeah. You just hope that she needs yours.
Yeah, I was just saying, I
Right.
think this is less for the guy. I think that the girls in Colombia are looking for a little bit more than un pequeño pene.
Yeah, like American women go, I can't fuck you, we're friends. And Colombian women go, I fuck you because we're friends.
Because your relatives will fuck you. All
That's why there's so many.
right, we're going to take a quick break, check out a new Be a Man, and we'll be right back to finish up with some $100,000, $10 pyramid.
$10,000.
100 million trillion.
100
Pyramid.
million trillion billion.
It's swamp scotch, 40 cents.
Look who's in the house! Big crowd tonight. Big crowd with big beef. We got Goose in the house. Big Goose the dog. The
Say hi,
best
Goose.
dog. About to smash a. What is he
heard
got-
it here first.
What has he got? A Londy's Jr. in a bowl?
Yeah, I think he's got
Yes, he does.
All right, so we're gonna start off real quick
Hot
with
beef
some
review.
Roast beef reviews.
We got
Angus.
our first dog guest.
Our first dog guest, but we want Angus to
With him,
set
he's
off
only
the
having a
show.
tremor. Right, he's having a stroke, so hold on.
Of course he is. Let's give him the beef.
Let's see what he thinks. Oh, he's going. He's going right to work. Look at
Put your hair back. He's streamlined. Tell the people at home how good this is. It's Londy's. I know it's not your favorite. Go ahead. Tell them.
Whoa!
Tell them.
Whoa,
Hold on. Let me
going after
unbuckle.
it.
Let me
Holy
unbuckle your pants. Hold on.
Wow!
Hey, we gotta give Goose. We gotta give a shout out to all creatures out in Salem.
Oh my God!
They brought him back to life. They told me
Holy
don't feed him
shit.
any human food, especially not roast beef
Yeah.
or any other Greek delicacies.
You got more, buddy.
So hey, watch your fucking head. Watch your hand.
Are you
Watch your
watching
fucking
this?
hand. Look at me. Did you see that? He
I'm
was-
sorry, Goose. I'm
He
sorry.
will punch your fucking mouth loose. Hold on, Goose. Hold on. Look at him. I can't even fucking contain him. Here, get back there, killer. I said medium fucking rib. What is this?
It's a regular. I got him a regular.
Yeah, it's the Highland Ave stop sign. Fucking.
Hey, he looks like he likes it. He took a little break, and now
no
he's back.
bun, no bun. You're keto, dude.
You said you wanted it.
All right, all creatures in Salem. They brought him back to life. They put a fork in him like a kebab. He's doing here. He's looking good. His dick is higher than ever. Thank you, Salem. All creatures, Taylor and friends. Tell him, Ghost. Tell him how they gave you the good epilepsy.
So since he, hey,
You
listen.
got talking to fuck, aren't you?
So since he can't speak English, what do you think? What do you think he would rate it on a 1 to 10?
He doesn't look that. I can tell by the way his anus is seeping. What, 1 to 10? You said?
Yeah, 1 to 10. What do you think the dog thinks?
I don't know. It's probably somewhere around 400 Highland episode. I would say.
So that means 4.
No, out of 10. Ghost, what do you think? What do you think? Say it again.
He looked, yeah.
6.9. 6.9.
It looks like a 6'9".
And she sat for a little while.
All right, you sat.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's like 6'8". 6'8".
Anything else you want to say, Goose? Any of the hoes you'd want to say hi to at home?
Good job, Goose. Good
Thank
job.
you, Goose.
Good job.
Everyone, Goose.
Good job,
everybody.
Goose.
For booking
Give it
information.
up for
call-
He fucking smashed. He fucking smashed that. He fucking smashed that, Fat Larry.
Welcome to the installment of Monday Pyramid.
I gotta suck it in for this angle.
Our contestants will attempt to guess a series of words or phrases based on descriptions given to them by their teammates. Mr. Monday, you'll be giving the descriptions first. Are you guys ready to play Monday Pyramid?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Whenever you're ready, Carlo.
Okay, in the winter months, you don't sled, but you.
Ski.
No. It's shaped. It's shaped like a whip.
It's shaped like a whip.
And a lot of
A
people,
whip.
A lot of people can like get on it. Like you get
A lot of people can get on it.
Yep, and you go down
A
the mountain.
sled. A sled.
It's not a sled, but
A toboggan.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay, if you went to a psych ward, they would put you in some type of coat.
Straight jacket.
Yes. What is the key ingredient of the Italian sandwich?
It's salami.
No.
Cheese. Provolone. It's prosciutto. Cabagol.
Cabagol.
God, that's the fucking key ingredients, Gabagol.
It's one of the key ingredients.
Sorry to the white people, it's capicola. Gabagol with
All right.
black pepper or red pepper.
So you've been in court a lot because, you know, you're a gangster.
Okay.
So sometimes, like, the judge will want you to take a break.
What? What? Hey, he's just scared the fuck out of me. Go ahead.
The judge will,
Ask you to surrender.
no, he'll
What?
let you take a break.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Bail.
No.
Bail. Take a break.
When you're a kid,
a rest.
when you're a kid, you're in elementary school. They have this as one of
A
your classes.
recess.
There you go. All right, this person is somebody who like makes you eat healthy, and they write it out for you.
An asshole. No. My cousin's wife.
Tom Brady has one of these.
A trainer.
Close.
Nutritionist.
There you go. A beach chair that you can lay down on.
A lounge chair. Chaise lounge.
There you go.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang. Good job.
That's it?
That's it.
What do I
You win the opportunity to do the same thing to Carlo.
win? Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, pay attention. I'm not a front slut. I'm a...
Backhoe.
There you go. Okay, not a radio lunch, but something you watch. What if people, if we were good enough at this, they would watch us on
Jeopardy.
that? No, the box that's in your living room.
Cable, TV.
And if you were eating by it, it would be called. It wasn't
Dinner
lunch.
box.
What's after
Dinner.
lunch?
Supper.
Yeah, a what dinner?
Last Supper.
No, what the fuck?
Your Last Supper.
It comes in a little foil
TV
thing.
dinner.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
You should have said something about a
guy
TV.
at a hotel who tells you where you said go and what to do.
Consigliere.
Yeah, that counts, right? He didn't-
In Italian, yeah.
Okay. And what you are now but weren't when you were a woman.
Hermaphrodite.
No. If you change from one to the other.
Sex change.
A person
Bruce
who,
Jenner!
a person who, not a specific. What is Bruce Jenner?
Transgender.
That's it. Does that count? Oh my God! The people I wish were here to beat the shit out of you right now. the Captain America and the Hulk and
Spider-Man.
No, who are they? The whole thing. Spider-Man and
Marvels.
the name of the movie that had them all in it.
Batman.
No, what the fuck? Batman was in Batman.
You're allowed to pass if you need to.
I don't want to pass. Keep going.
Okay, what do you call all of those people if they're all together?
Superheroes.
No! Yes, superheroes,
Super
but
friends.
all of them. I pass! Okay. No, okay. The stuff that you sit on
Couch.
outside,
Lawn furniture.
what would it be made out of?
Concrete.
No, what the?
If you're in prison.
No,
Yes.
it would be woven little pieces of wood and a chair, a sofa with
table.
cushions on it.
What about when a white guy tries to act black?
I'm stumped and I got the
Didn't answer
fucking
that
list
one.
in front of me. The furniture outside. What's it made out? I said the word.
That's okay.
It's
Yarn.
okay.
It's made out of yarn.
No. A type of wood that's like
Teak.
Mahogany. No, like bamboo kinda. That's woven.
Yeah.
It's really thin.
I can't think of the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, then we win. What the fuck?
We were looking for wicker. Wicker furniture.
I couldn't think of it. Right.
Yeah, too bad he's not in the business.
All right, since you guys did so great,
We don't deal with
The
wake up.
Avengers. You couldn't get the Avengers.
Carlo,
No.
you got 6 when you did it.
You got backhoe.
Joe only got 5, so Carlo, you're going to do the final round where you give, and this time you have to say the answers, and he's going to guess the category, essentially.
Okay.
So things you say, things you do, things you fuck. Any
Okay.
of those things.
I'm sick. I have
No
a,
shit.
I have a.
Okay.
I have a wake to go to. I have a birthday party to go to. I can't make it.
Excuses to not go to somewhere.
Yes.
Good. There you go. Baseball bat, tire iron, sand, salt, tools.
Everything an Italian has is in his trunk.
Yes.
I knew that would be an easy one for you.
That was really it.
That was it.
I was fucking kidding.
Is it gravy or is it sauce? This younger generation.
Things an old Italian would say.
Yes.
Onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, radish.
Things in a salad.
Yes.
You put radish in your fucking salad?
No, but I know you probably did.
No, I don't. I fucking hate
Your breath
radishes.
smells like it.
Okay.
All right. So, My kids are so great. My husband.
Things my wife says.
I love them. I love my husband so much. I love my wife.
Things an Italian woman says.
No. This is gonna be a tough one.
Things a wife would say.
You can pass and come back to
No.
it if you like.
Joe Yannetty's a good comedian.
Oh,
Like-
lies. A list of lies. Things my wife says.
Joe Yannetty's the best. He's really handsome.
Things my ex-wives would never say. Things my mother says.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Skip
the
5.
fuck?
On to 6.
Older breasts, nuts drooping, double chin.
Things that turn me on. Things that happen when you get old.
We'll give him that one.
Things that sag.
Things that sag.
Hey, do you want to go back to the other one? Do you
Number
want to call it
5.
quits?
We can try. Let's try for number 5.
Life quotes.
People talk about
Horoscope.
politics on there.
Advice from morons.
And they talk about
Things in the newspaper.
close.
Things on the internet.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
That's it. That's what it
Things that annoying people say on social media.
What was the thing about my Joe Yannetty's a funny comedian?
is. Things that annoying people say and post on social media.
It was the same
I
thing.
knew you'd never get that one. All right, that's the final round.
That was it. You guys, guess what? You guys won.
We won. Yay!
You guys are invited on next week.
Yeah, good job.
As every week, when you win on $20,000 Italian Pyramid, you get a free mustache removal kit for your significant other and focaccia.
Beautiful. We got plenty of focaccia.
That focaccia was delicious.
That was really good.
I
So-
could make that in my KitchenAid mixer.
Get the focaccia.
Did you find the picture of me in my overalls?
Next one.
That's the other thing I've been doing is I'm a fucking lumberjack now.
Really?
And yeah, I got the Choo Choo Charlie striped overalls and the fucking beard and the chainsaw.
Okay.
Did you do it exercise or for just for fires and shit?
No,
like
to
that?
cut fucking trees down in my yard because I live in the country. Wow. I hired this guy to cut a tree down. These giant branches. He's holding the branch. He's got the chainsaw in the other hand. He cuts it off and holds it and drops it. And I'm like, I ain't gonna fuck with that guy. There's a fucking branch of oak. They all leave. I go over. I pick it up. It's a dead branch. Weighed like 3 pounds.
It's all for show.
Hey, so can everyone watch your Zoom show that you got coming up?
The Zoom thing coming up. Oh man, I don't even know how to
Let us know.
follow Jimmy Tingle. Look up Jimmy Tingle and look up all the comedians I mentioned. Stephen Wright, Dennis Leary. It's from my friend Barry.
Look up Joe Yannetti.
Do us
Then
a
you're
favor.
fine.
Yeah, Barry Crimmins.
Post it to the Breaking Balls group so our fans can go and
Okay.
check it out, and then they'll be
All
able
right.
to check
Speaking
that
of
out.
the Breaking Balls group, we have 61,000 followers now on Breaking Balls.
Holy shit!
Yep.
61,000
Whoa,
and on
just on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Just on Facebook.
And then on Instagram, we're over like 22,000.
Yep.
Wow.
It's getting pretty big.
All right, let me explain what this is then. My friend Barry Crimmins, who started the Ding Ho in Cambridge,
Yep.
which was the
I've heard the
greatest
name.
comedy club ever. All right, Barry was one of my mentors growing up in comedy, and his wife now Barry passed
he
away.
dead?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barry passed
right.
away last year, and the year before. And his wife is very ill, and this is a fundraiser for his wife.
Nice.
And you come. The suggested donation is $40.
Yep.
But you can give whatever you want.
Right.
And then for $100, you can stay. There's going to be like an after party on Zoom with Dennis Leary, Stephen Wright, Bob Goldthwait, Lenny Clark.
Oh, man.
You know, and
That's
Tony
crazy.
V, me, all the guys that started in Boston, Paula Poundstone.
Tony V was one of my favorite guests we ever had in the show.
He's great. All those guys that came up in the
you're
Ding
great.
Ho, man.
Yeah.
He's
No, Tony's
Tony
fantastic.
V was really good dude.
It's another time. If you saw the pussies that are doing comedy right now, like the younger generation, it's all these kids that
They're pussies.
that the college drama thing dried up, so now they just fucking go and haunt open mics. But like these guys came up, there was fist fights, there was cocaine, there was
of
fucking
course.
outside, and all that shit is just like it's gone now.
That's
man.
when the
It's not
world
fun.
was a world. That's when life was life.
You want to hear a cool story? Jackie Gleason's one of my heroes. And Jackie Gleason, when he got a heckler, would actually challenge the guy to a fight. And he was a fucking tough
a
bastard.
rugged dude.
He would pause the show, go outside, beat the fuck out of people, and then come back in and finish the show. And he did this one night, and the guy fucking knocked him out. And 2 weeks later, that guy won the heavyweight championship of the world. He fucking fought the guy who was like a real fighter. I wish I could remember the fighter's name, but he wasn't like you know, it wasn't like a big famous fighter, but the guy beat Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason was a tough bastard.
It was good.
He was one of my heroes.
Hey, thank you for tonight, man. It's good to see you.
That was a blast.
You got to come back in a couple weeks, man.
Anytime
6
you
weeks.
want, man.
All right.
This is
Glusky,
fun.
great job.
Thank you.
Everyone, check things out next week. We have comedian Dan Smith on, so we'll see you next week, Monday on 3.